of the group stage. And it's only set to get even more exciting for the fans that have turned up here at the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center. It's just past 1:30 in the afternoon, and look at that, 90 minutes for the fourth match between Shi Yuqi and Kunlavit Vitisan. And now coming up next is the women's singles. An Se-young, world number 1, taking on the former world number 1, Akane Yamaguchi. Well, as it stands right now, this is Group B for the women's singles. An Se-young and Han Yue, the two players that picked up a win on day 1. So Akane Yamaguchi needs a win here, as does Sudirman Keitong. Top 2 making it through the semi-finals, of course, on Saturday. So here she comes, Olympic champion, gold medalist in Paris, and of course, now once again world number 1.
Akane Yamaguchi from Japan.
And here is Akane Yamaguchi. Who herself was just a fantastic world number 1. And this is going to be another cracker of a match. Well, believe it or not, the head-to-head between these two is 11-13 in favor of Yamaguchi. One of the very few players that still manages to have a head-to-head difference that is ahead. They've met 24 times. This is a 25th time. Last time they met was at the French Open earlier this year. She beat Yamaguchi in 3 to take that title. In fact, one of the 23 titles that An Se-young has now won already on the BWF World Tour circuit. There you go, 13-11. In fact, it was the Olympic Games that they last met. An Se-young, of course, winning that one as well. But there have been so many occurrences. The Thailand Masters in 2020, the Denmark Open in 21, Indonesia Masters in 21, Japan Open in 22, the German Open in 23, Singapore Open in 23. The list goes on as to the finals that they've met themselves in, which means they are very wary of each other's game, of course. Well, there's not much I have to say about this young lady. She is taken the badminton world by storm at just 22 years old. It's back in the world number 1. And I just said it, 23 titles on the BWF World Tour, 9 runner-up finishes. That's 32 finals that she's been in. I mean, it's just staggering, the accolades that she's already picked up. World champion in 23, of course, against Carolina Marin. So gold there. And this was her first result, 44 minutes against Sudirman Keitong, who will be, of course, playing Han Yue later on today. As for Akane Yamaguchi, well, she's settled back a little bit in the past year or so, as the likes of An Se-young have come through. Wang Zhiyi also has had a great run. But you can't take anything away from the former world number 1, who herself has won 18 titles and 18 runner-up finishes on the World Tour since 2018. And as I said, as of now, the head-to-head, 13-11 in favor of Yamaguchi. So it's an important match, this match you're about to watch, because it could mean that An Se-young gets to 12-13. Her first loss this week against Han Yue. Great match by Anyway, in group stage, 48 minutes, 21-19, 21-17, so must-win scenario for Yamaguchi. And unfortunately, it's a must-win scenario against An Se-young. Life has its way of teaching you lessons. Well, let's see how she does. Based on current form, well, An Se-young's knee is almost fully repaired now, almost fully repaired. But certainly her mobility is much, much better. But if you consider that she won the Olympic gold with essentially 1.5 knees, that's just an indicator of exactly how good she is.
On my right, Se-young, Korea.
And the Olympic gold, I guess you could say she was a little bit more healed.
Japan.
Su Xiaofeng, the umpire. But for the World Championship in Denmark last year, that was definitely 1.5 knees. Jiten Bot in the service judge position. And we're on our way. Fantastic rally to open the match. Fantastic winner. Almost winner. Yamaguchi did get a racket to it, but she just plucked it out the air as she does, An Se-young. So far, she's having no problems at all. So I guess when you've got two such decorated stars on court, it really does come down to current form and the last few tournaments that they've played. And it has to be said that, well, Yamaguchi won the Kumamoto Masters, but she was out early at the Denmark Open. She was out early at the Korea Open as well. Picked up a third at the China Open. And also won her home Open at the Japan Open. For An Se-young, well, it was her first at the China Masters, second in Denmark. I'd have to say that I think An Se-young is probably peaking right now, and it certainly looks that way from the early scoreline. 5-love. Great serve.
6-love. Service over. 1-6.
Well, An Se-young's only played 2 tournaments since that Olympic gold, and it was a second in Denmark. It was a first at the China Masters, so I guess you could say that Akane Yamaguchi's played more badminton since July. An Se-young is just so aware of where that shuttle is, where her opponent is, where she is on court. She can make split-second decisions. and gets to the shuttle as a result so early. With pinpoint accuracy. Incredible.
Service over. 7-2.
Just long.
Service over.
7-3.
3-7.
What a backhand from An Se-young. And again. Well, she's running Yamaguchi ragged at the moment, but she couldn't get to that even with her incredible court coverage.
4-7.
Nice little net shot from Yamaguchi. Some stunning backhands in that, as you can see from the replay. Just took that last shot a little bit late. Well, she has a lot of fans here in China, An Se-young, as you can imagine. Just picked up 2 awards at the gala dinner earlier on in the week for the World Tour Finals, Player of the Year and Players Player of the Year, which she herself came out in the press afterwards and said she was overjoyed the fact that the other players in her circuit actually voted for her to be Player of the Year. 2 awards won in 1 week.
4-7.
Great touch. Oh, it's gone wide. 8-4.
Service over. 8-4.
Oh, what a shot. Absolutely unbelievable pick up and net shot. 9-4, and heading now for the first mid-game interval. Oh. Great idea, but very ambitious.
5-9.
Oh, that's still tried it again, but still just on the
9.
outside of the line. No challenge coming, and a chance for Yamaguchi. Unfortunate to have clipped the net, but she'll take it. 10-6.
10-6.
So 11-6 at the break, and An Se-young in control here in the first game.
surrender after and then she will be go give you behind again. Just go push behind.
Yeah.
80%. They go 80%. I need to quality. Clear and drop is surrender behind.
So they're back on court for the conclusion of game 1.
11-6. Play.
That's another late take from Han Se-young.
Service over. 7-11.
Very late take by her standards. Finished off emphatically by Yamaguchi. Both ladies looking for a way in. And Se-young starting to exert some kind of control on this point. She doesn't need to, so that's out.
Akane Yamaguchi challenges called out.
Our first challenge coming in from Yamaguchi. That looked clearly out to me. Oh, just on the line. Wow. Beautiful shot.
8-11. Play. Nine, 11.
Oh, great return by Han Se-young. 12-9.
12-9.
Can just update you that Aya Hori has just beaten Wang Ji on court 1. So she's now made it through to the semis for the women's singles. 2 great wins, one against Tunjung yesterday, and now Wang Ji today.
10,
It's all hotting up in the women's singles department. That's been called in. No challenge from
11,
Anne.
12. Challenge. Akane Yamaguchi challenges call in.
Challenge coming from Yamaguchi, who's done well here to keep it at just 1 point behind. For a second at the start of this game, it looked like she may just be trailing. That was 11-7 back, and has managed to at least pull it to 1 challenge away. Look at that.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Breaks a smile. That hardly ever happens. On court anyway.
11. Play.
Forcing An Se-young into some reflex, instinctive returns.
12.
That's
13.
why she's been able to engineer this comeback. Smart play. Oh, that's a great step back cross-court winner.
13. Oh.
Well, she's forcing Anne into playing into this frenetic pace.
Service over. 14. 13.
Oh, that's a wonderful net shot.
Service over. 14. Oh.
Welcome the technical officials.
Great pressure from Anne. A good change of direction from
16.
Yamaguchi.
14.
And she takes the lead for the first time in game one.
Service over. 15. Oh.
Well, for these two players, this match is being played at an incredible pace. 16 minutes in, 30 points played. Very short rallies. And An Se-young's first challenge.
Welcome the players. From Japan.
Wow.
Challenge
Some of these
unsuccessful.
challenges
One challenge remaining.
have just revealed how accurate these players actually are.
16. 16. Play.
Yamaguchi again on the line, takes a 16-15 lead. Well, she's doing a great job here, Yamaguchi, at pegging An Se-young back into a defensive pattern.
4.
And then she comes through with the attack, straight to the body.
Service over. 16.
But I guess that's what you have to do against An Se-young. You have to get her defending first. If you can do that, then it's about offsetting her balance. And just as I said it, they play a 30-shot rally. But if you can catch her off balance, then there is a chance that she'll make a mistake, and of course you can come in with the winner. But there's a lot of ifs in that hypothesis. Great shot from Yamaguchi.
Service over. 17. 16.
Yamaguchi now world number 4. So this is still a top 5 clash. But if you just think of the amount of years she put in as a solid world number 1. And it was really only An Se-young that came and dethroned her. Total control by the Korean.
Service over. 17. Oh.
$17-all in the first game.
Service over. 19, 17.
Another clinical winner into the corner for Yamaguchi.
Umpire, Kang Soo-young from Korea.
19, 17.
Well, she doesn't usually face this situation, being 19-17 down. Wonderful rally again. Oh, she was out of position completely. But Yamaguchi doesn't capitalize on it. Lucky.
18, 19.
Still manages to get back and get a racket to it. She's so fast around court. Great push to the back. An Se-young, 19-all.
Oh. Team point 19.
Great stuff from Yamaguchi, and it's extra points in the first.
Next court. 됐어요? 됐어요? 됐어요?
Well, she went for a very deft and creative shot.
20.
Didn't work, so it's another game point for Yamaguchi. In fact, I think this is her first game point. And that's in.
Game.
Well, Akane Yamaguchi bounces back from that
22.
very surprising loss to Hanue in the first group stage game and takes the first game 22-20.
She don't want any attacking play with you. She always go to the opponent. If behind you, she give no control. Oh, she's many. You behind that one only give, no quality. But return big quality. But she's not big drop, smashing not many. Maybe only one drop. Then go behind, always go behind. Almost always go behind. So behind, I need to changing speed. You want to play, you want to go.
So back on court for game two, and Yamaguchi playing out of her skin at the moment. Getting, of course, praise from her coaches.
Second game. Level. Play. Service over. 1 love. Love.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if An Se-young comes bouncing back in this second game. She didn't really do anything really wrong in the first game. Was caught out of position a couple of times.
Service over. 1, 2. Service over. 3, 1. Service over. 2, 3. Three, oh.
Well, both ladies starting the second game a little bit more cautiously. A few mistakes coming in from Yamaguchi's side.
4, 3.
Nothing too spectacular from either. Well, of course, as I said, going back to our earlier point, if Yamaguchi can win this match, then she's going to throw this group wide open. Group B. But again, that is a very big if. Great shot by Yamaguchi. She did it again. Caught An Se-young in a defensive pattern and then caught her off balance. That was enough. 5-4 it stands, or 4-5.
Service over. 6, 4.
Wonderful interception by Yamaguchi.
Service over. 5, 6. Service over. 7, 5.
The net comes between these two ladies and it falls An Se-young's way. 7-5.
Service over. 6, 7.
Mistake there from Yamaguchi.
Service over.
8-6.
8, 6.
Both players fighting for that attacking initiative. In the end, An Se-young gets the point. Oh, wonderful.
Service over. 7, 9. 9.
Well, this is all she has to do, Yamaguchi. Keep An Se-young occupied.
Thank you.
Until you get to the business end of this second game. And then try and turn on the jets and snatch it away. But certainly after that first game win for Yamaguchi, An Se-young is in a difficult or different position that she's usually in. But she has to now make something happen. Just like that.
Service over. 10-8.
That's Ronnie Agustines, former Indonesian badminton player, now coaching An Se-young.
Thank you. (11-8) interval.
So at the break, 11-8 up for the South Korean.
Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds. (11-8). Play. Service over. 9-11.
Well, this is wonderful stuff from Yamaguchi, just making each point difficult for An Se-young, whether it's injecting a bit of pace
11.
or having her extend just beyond her reach, but smart play from Yamaguchi. Willing to play out the rally. Wow, she was waiting for the mistake and didn't come in the end. 11-all. Longest rally, 39 shots. So just a very different match for the world #1 to be playing. One she's got to adapt to. Of course, there's no other player really that can adapt as well as she can to any match situation. But if Yamaguchi can keep this pressure up, then she's going to have a great chance at taking this match and throwing Group B wide open.
Service over. 12. Oh.
And she acknowledges how good that push at the net was.
Service over. 13, 12.
Uncharacteristic mistake, and that's what's let Yamaguchi back in. 13-12. A good break here. Couple of points, and the pressure might seriously be on An Se-young. Two such great players. Both of them have already adapted to the conditions here at the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center, and almost looks like there's no drift. But there is still a back line.
Service over.
And An Se-young hits it,
13.
and hits it well.
Oh.
34 shot rally length. Well, it's going to get tight now. Next 3 points are going to be absolutely crucial. If they go Yamaguchi's way, and the pressure's really going to be on the world number one. If they go An Se-young's way,
14,
well,
13.
there's a very good chance we're going to go to a third sensational decider, as we did with Shiuchi against Kundavit Vitisan. 2 straight out.
15,
An Se-young at 15. Well, I think for the neutral watching, that's all of us. We'd love to see a third game decider between two such heavyweights, the women's singles category. Oh, great rally.
16.
And it certainly looks like that might be happening now. 16-13. Full pirouette from An Se-young. Still manages to keep her positional awareness. Very difficult to do. Just gone long, I think. Yes, it has.
14.
So Yamaguchi gets a serve back.
16.
Well, if she can get a couple of points off this serve, that might just put the pressure back on the South Korean. It's gone wide.
Service over. 17, 14. Thank you.
Well, she went for the big winner, Yamaguchi. Didn't work out.
19,
So now at 18-14, you've got to say But this second game is looking like it's heading the way of An Se-young. While it was 3 games at the Olympics, it was 3 games at the Indonesia Open, the Singapore Open, the French Open, the Malaysia Open this year. Pretty much every time they've met this year, it's been 3 games. It was also 3 games in 2023 at the All England Open, the Indonesia Masters, the India Open, the Malaysia Open.
Thank you.
They've got quite the history, these two. Quite the rivalry. So therefore, it's only right that we should get a third and deciding game here at the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals for 2024. What a backhand. Oh, great kill from Yamaguchi.
Service over. 16, 19.
Oh, that's just bounced in.
16, 19.
Well, is there another twist in the tail here? I'd say if Yamaguchi can get to 18 points, then this might just be a brilliant end to the second game. As I've said on so many occasions already, that's a big if.
4.
Nice, very nice. Body shot, and not just the body shot, so well placed, just off the right hip of Yamaguchi. Almost impossible to return. 4 game points for An Se-young. Oh, that was close,
17, 20.
but out. Yamaguchi whips in that cross court, but no good. Oh, what an absolutely incredible shot. Drop shot from the backcourt. So, a third game it is.
1 game all.
21-17. And they've spent 48 minutes on court.
まあゆっくり来たらゆっくり来たらいいから相手の方早いので点数がパパパパパって前半ね、取られないのでそこら
About 2, 20 seconds.
作
About
戦
2, 20 seconds.
あ、もう一セット、もう一セット。
So here we go, third and deciding game.
Final game. Level. Play.
It starts with a clinical winner cross court from Se-young. She really can pluck those out the air. Had to reset herself for that.
4. Service over. 1-0. See ya.
Court just getting a bit of a wipe down.
Thank you. Two, 1.
Oh, what a rally. Yamaguchi really putting the pressure on there.
3, 1.
Takes a 3-1 lead. Mistake from Yamaguchi.
Service over. 2, 3. Akane. 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 Akane.
Still to come in this group, of course. Hanue taking on Supanida Keitong. That'll be in the evening session today and tomorrow. Hanue will face An Se-young and Supanida will face Akane Yamaguchi in what should be the morning and afternoon sessions.
3, 0. Akane Yamaguchi challenges call it.
So challenge called by Yamaguchi early in the third.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
We're seeing a lot of smiles from Yamaguchi
5,
these days.
3. Play.
So Han Se-young 5-3 up. Still too early to say that that is a margin that's going to win this third game and therefore the match. Of course, secure her promotion from this group. Yamaguchi still in with a chance.
Service over. 4, 5.
And at 5-all, you've got to say that Yamaguchi is going to be fancying her chances here. Oh, just couldn't make the net shot.
Service over. 6, 5.
Oh, she watched that all the way.
Service over. 6, 0. Seven, 6. Service over. 7, 0.
It's interesting that they're not opting for long rallies. Both looking for the kill as early as possible. 7-all in the third. Still everything to play for. That's a wonderful shot.
8, 7.
That's great control from Yamaguchi. Oh, what a shot. That's a shot that puts Han Se-young under pressure.
8,
A little backhand, but it's almost a no-look backhand. And she moves ahead.
8.
Getting very close to the third and final mid-game interval. Almost touched that.
Service over. 9, 0.
Certainly had a racket hand ready, but she didn't need it as it fell out.
Service over. 10-9.
Looking for the power. Yamaguchi. Instead, she goes for the lob
11-9.
and gets it. So 11-9 at the break. And her chances are still very much alive.
리커버리 다 깨져. 리커버리 다 깨져. 오 씨. 열심히 슛 줄 때를 받아야 돼. 아이고 공격기는 포인트 한 마리 나요. 열심히 대표 있다고.
Top 2, 20 seconds. Top 2, 20 seconds.
부드럽게 하고 나이 좀.
기술이 지금 체기.
Switch. Cheers. Final game. Sorry, 11-9. Play.
So here we go. This is the crunch time business end of this third game. And it starts with a point for Yamaguchi.
Service over. 10-12.
Nice shot from Yamaguchi into backcourt.
Service over.
She's now 3 points ahead.
10.
Well, I said it at the start of the match. It wasn't the easiest of tasks for a must-win scenario against Han Se-young, but so far, she's doing very, very well. Oh, just misses that. Sends it wide.
Service over. 11-13.
It's been a combination of unpredictability from Akane Yamaguchi. A little bit of precision here and there, but definitely keeping Han Se-young defensively off balance. She's managed to do it for 63 minutes so far,
Service over.
which is a feat in itself.
14-11.
And that's gone wide. So 15-11.
16-11.
Oh, it's another wonderful point from Yamaguchi. 16-11.
16-11.
She's looking in very good stead here.
you.
Well, that's a sheepish grin from An Se-young as she knows the quality of that shot, or at least the attack.
Service over. 12-16.
So An Se-young gets the serve back at 12-16. Well, she's not quite done yet. Well, shrug of the shoulders and a look of resignation as she hits that right into the middle of the net. It's 17-13 to Yamaguchi. Is she about to throw Group B wide open by taking a win off the great An Se-young? Great little net exchange. Gives a lot of options. Again, looking for the interception. Just couldn't make that one work. 14-17.
14-17.
Well, the coaching crew are looking on very nervously. They know the opportunity that's sitting here. Oh, wonderful play. How did she miss that last shot? 15-17. Another mistake. Very uncharacteristic for An Se-young to make a mistake from that distance. Yamaguchi at 18. Smart play from Yamaguchi, trying to play to the back. That's the shot that caught An Se-young off balance. She's recovered. Oh, wonderful. That's out, left. 19-15.
19-15.
2 points away from throwing Group B wide open in the women's singles. And of course, registering her first win of the campaign after a surprising loss to Han Yue on the first day. And that's, of course, with all credit and respect to Han Yue, who's been playing very well recently. But the general consensus was that Yamaguchi looked a little bit weak in that match.
19.
Well, she certainly rebounded well here. Picked the exact right strategy against An Se-young and is 2 points away from securing her first win. Oh, that's in.
Also, Young challenges called in.
Well, the expected challenge is coming. It looked in from up here. And it is, look at that.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So,
1 challenge remaining.
5
20.
match points.
Match points. 15. Play.
And she's done it. She has indeed thrown Group B wide open. An Se-young has yet to qualify for the semi-finals. She's now going to have to beat Hanue tomorrow morning on court 1. And Yamaguchi is well in with a shout. Oh, great result for her. And of course, that means the head-to-head is currently 14-11 in favor of Yamaguchi.
21-15.
21-15 in the third, 71 minutes on court. And a fantastic win for Akane Yamaguchi. Well, I did say it was a surprising that's the final tally. So you can see 22-20, 17-21, 21-15 in 71 minutes. And Akane Yamaguchi has kept her hopes alive here in Hangzhou. Don't forget, there is of course going to be the evening session, and this is how it turned out, of course, from session 1. Fantastic games, and Shiyuchi against Kundavit Vitisan probably being the standout at 90 minutes, as he was 15-8 down in the third. But 2 fantastic singles matches to round off a good morning session. So don't forget to catch the evening session at 5 p.m. Right now, from everyone here at the commentary box, it's goodbye.